You must love fish sticks.
Oh my God. Don't. Please, no one listen to him. Please, if you value your life, don't listen to him. I'm telling you, he's having an inappropriate morning. Good morning, Jarhead. Out of nowhere, good morning, 7:57. What? What
was I getting you?
You were getting me, I don't know, you were driving me crazy, I can tell you that much. I get everything. Bluetooth, you're Bluetoothing the headphones. Look at that. Jarhead, good morning. Jarhead just left fish logs. I'm telling you, if anyone's going to get me kicked off this app, it's going to be Justin. I love your day of the night. Isn't this cute? I got this. I was trying to remember. I either got this at a garage sale or I got it at the thrift store for like $1.25, but I can't remember which one it was. Maybe someone in here remembers. Suburban Bish, good morning. We're going to be chatting about Suburban Bish here in a second when everyone hops on. Graham Craft, welcome in. Welcome in. I know, Jarhead, he's inappropriate. I'm telling you, he's funny, but he's inappropriate.
You want this
808, Mac in the house. Mac is back. What's that?
This today? Or do you want it here?
I usually just fling them, but if you want to put it there.
Set it here so you don't.
You're gonna set it there?
Yeah, because
he doesn't like it when I fling the stuff into the inventory room because then he has to pick it up.
You can put it in this nice.
You want me to just nicely put it in the bucket?
Yeah, I'll even.
Oh wow, he's getting fancy this morning. That is what husbands are for.
Yeah, I would say
that's what hubs are for.
I would say so you can't miss, but I guarantee
I'm gonna miss.
Less than 50%.
I'm guaranteed. If you guys are wondering what he's talking about, he's got a little cart here. Look at that nice single stitch t-shirt that your wife procured. Isn't she incredible? Without wife, he'd be wearing like Goodfellows and Time and True every day. I know. If you're a reseller, you know what I'm talking about. So normally I fling stuff to the room over there on the other side of him. I have fun doing it, but then he has to go in and like pick up all of the stuff off of the floor.
Did you take a picture of the pile that you left?
No, but I should have. How many things did you have to put away yesterday? So I've been on a terror, guys. I've been on a literal terror of listing. I have listed I've taken pictures of almost 150 items in 2 days. And so I've been flinging them. I think we've listed like 100 or something, but
at least 5 full bins.
5 full bins of stuff. And so I just was flinging it into the other room. Unless it's breakable, obviously. And then he had to put it away last night. How late were you up last night doing that? Like 11:30, 12? 1 a.m. I think he was putting stuff away till like 1 o'clock in the morning. And then, of course, Charity wakes up and I run into the living room and I'm like, good morning. So we have this thing in our living room. If we say, okay, Google, good morning, then all the lights turn on. So I say, okay, Google, good morning.
All the lights turn on after she tells us that 6 things are working that just work.
Your front light is not attached. Your back light is not attached. Good morning. The time is, I'm like, okay, Google, can we cut the chit chatter and just turn on the freaking lights? It's time to go.
Until you told me about all the problems we're having.
Right? Thanks, Google, for starting it off real good.
Hey, Google, how about you get to the good?
Good Lord, I'm telling you. Tifash, welcome in. Fantastic Flips is here. The Rusty Hang is here. Why not Tracy? Tracy! The Chargers. Oh my God. My life is changed forever. Literally, my life is changed for freaking ever. Look at this. I have them all over the place. Look at this. Can you even see it? No, you can't see it. I got to take you off the stand here. These things. Oh my God. They are amazing. I have them all over the house now. I am telling you.
Put your phone on it now.
It's a great day. It's fully charged-ish.
Yeah.
It is at 79. It is at 79%. I've had a busy morning.
Exactly.
I've been working. What do you want? I'm telling you. Yeah, Justin's just been. I get worked out in the morning. Justin just spends time in the bathroom. That's how that goes. My husband says, or Alexa, when he says, Alexa, sexy time, a disco light went on and it played. Let's get it on. Oh, that's incredible. That is incredible. Amazing. That's amazing. All right, you guys. Well, good morning. For those of you that have never been here before and you're like, what in the heck is going on? My name is Charity. I am a full-time reseller out of the South Austin, Texas area. And this is like reseller working time. So we are hanging out. We're talking about reselling, whether it's something you're thinking about getting into, it's something you already do, or we just talk about random stuff that has nothing to do with reselling because that's what we do. It is October, so obviously I'm wearing a costume every day. I mean, come on. We got 2 giveaways going up today. We've got a $5 gift card brought to us by our incredible friend, Gone Girl Goods. So this is who is sponsoring. Jenny, good morning. Sophia's heart. Great to see you, my love. You got half a heart this morning because my other hand is occupied. Already burned the crap out of my fingers steaming today. It's going to be a day. We're going to have a good day in spite of the steaming incident. So Gone Girl Goods is sponsoring our gift card today. So if you guys, just one more chapter, our incredible mod went ahead and tagged Gone Girl Goods here. If you guys can do me a favor, if you can touch on her name, and then we're going to go over to view profile. Make sure you're following her. Her name's Monica. She is a super, super sweetheart. Hi, my name is Monica. I'm new here, and I love this welcoming community. I am blessed to be a single mom of an awesome teenage boy. I absolutely love to shop and support other sellers and to share curated finds with you. My shows are laid back, no pressure. Let's have fun and get some laughs in. Right now, I'm obsessed with Free People, Anthropology, Aloe, Reformation, and more. Please check out my shop. I'm always open to offers. I try to provide a personal touch to help you spend your day, spread some happy vibes in this crazy world. And although there are no returns or cancellations, please reach out if there's an issue with your order. I'll make it right. Sellers, please feel free to promote your shows. I love that. So then we're going to pop over to shows, and it looks like she's got one coming up today at 7:15 p.m. She's doing Free People, Anthropology, and more. She's got 246 bookmarks. Let's get her up to 255 right now and go. Once you're done, go ahead and comment down below. It is a free thing for you to do. It helps her. It helps you with your algorithms as well to be bookmarking. So let's get her bookmarked. And we are thanking Gone Girl Goods for this incredible charitable gift today. This is going out to one of you guys. We're going to go ahead and pull that in just a little bit. Love it. Look at all this. Nice Comps crew showing up. Nice Comps crew showing up. Love that. Yeah, I am here to help you guys grow your businesses. And so this I know is really helping people. We'll have more of those available next week for y'all to purchase too. So awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, we need to talk about one of my other friends here. Gone Girl's here. Gone Girl, tell us a little bit about your show that's coming up tonight. Tell us a little bit about your show. We're pulling your gift card today. So tell us a little bit more so we can get all excited about your show. We also need to talk about a good friend of ours whose show we went to last night, and that was the Suburban Bitch. So the Suburban Bitch was our gift card sponsor yesterday, and I went to their show because they were doing the announcement for the Whatnot 2025 Naughty Awards, NOTTY. I didn't know what to expect because I didn't know anything about this until recently, but they did it last year and they're doing it this year. Y'all, stop what you're doing. You guys have to go over and follow them. What they have done is they put together this like gigantic, incredible presentation. They have a booklet with sponsorships. They've got all these awards going out. We're talking $50 gift cards, $25 gift cards, all of this crazy stuff. You get to go to the suburbanbish.com. If we can get suburbanbish.com, put a space between the dot and the com. It's not going to be clickable, but that's okay. Go to the website and you guys can vote. You can vote for your favorite customers. You can vote for your favorite sellers. You can vote for your favorite dogs of this show. I thought that one was super cute. You can give shout outs to other different sellers in your communities. And it's just basically like a recognition award ceremony. They have her husband and her are putting it together. I think it's husband, if I'm not mistaken, partner person, the guy who was there. They put it together. There was even a little presentation. You get to be on a video award. It is like a huge, you guys, I have never seen anyone put anything together like this on Whatnot ever. It's absolutely ludicrous and insane and crazy and wonderful and all the great things. So if you guys can go over and follow and get it voted. Get in there, get some votes. They also do a podcast, like a reseller podcast. Such a crazy thing. So I really wanted to take a second here to talk about them. And guys, make sure you're following them. 25 awards up for grab and 5 honorable mentions. And they come with like gift cards. You can actually pay into it if you want to do a sponsorship. So if you want to get your page shouted out and you want to be on like a permanent video sponsorship thing, I mean, it is I literally was so transfixed by what was going on. I stopped working, which that never happens. I stopped working and I was just watching and I was like, how is this even possible? This is insane. The amount of time and work and love and dedication that's going into that. They ain't making no money off this, you guys. This is not like they're making a bunch of money. This is literally just something they're doing for the whole gigantic, massive Whatnot community. This is for the Whatnot community. So make sure you guys get over there and vote for all your people and do all of your things. It's so amazing. So that is, if we can get Suburban Bish to be tagged one more time, and then Suburban Bish, tell us how we can get to your website. Give us everything. We got 20 people in here right now that are going to be interested in what's going on. So Jarhead, have fun at the post office, my friend. Okay, so what else do we got going out today? If you are someone in here that would like to get some more followers and some more bookmarks, go ahead and leave a heart in the chat down below. A heart signifies that anyone that follows you, you pinky swears to follow them back. If you're already following, go in and give some bookmarks. This not only will help improve the algorithms in that person's page, but it'll also help your algorithms. Whatnot loves to see engagement. It likes to see that you're participating in the situation. And so by you bookmarking other things, it makes your account look good. So we got Gwen is in, Lucky's in, Fantastic's in, Alia Novna is in, Just One More Chapter wants to be part of it. And Suburban Bish went ahead and did put down below here how to participate, guys. You go in, it's anonymous voting, which I love. I think that's super smart. They don't even know who's voting, and you get to vote one time per email, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so let's do that. And then also, guys, beyond them, also don't forget, let's go ahead and make sure we are following Gone Girl Goods. This is going to be our sponsor for today. If you guys want to get up here, I know there's more of you. I got a couple messages of people asking how do they do these, because we honor people for a whole week. So when you do a gift card buy, you get up here for the whole week, and all the money goes to the people. It goes to taxes, whatnot, and the people. It's not for us. It is for y'all. I will have more of those available next week. We only do it once a week on Mondays, because then we're able to make it fairsies, squaresies for everyone, and everyone gets up for an entire week. So 808 says, I will follow you if you follow back. And so does Hazy Ames Paper and Crate. The other thing I want to do is let's meet some new people. So one of the things that happens with any sort of social media is you end up in a bubble, right? You end up in a bubble of people. You see the same kind of people. You all kind of know the same kind of people. And it's harder to like expand out to new people. It was so great. So last night when I was in Suburban Bish's show, I didn't know 95% of the people that were in there. So I was able to make a whole bunch of new friends in there yesterday. It was so awesome. And that's just because we're all sharing and getting to know and meeting new people, right? So what I'm going to encourage you guys to do is down below, if you can tag one seller down below in the comments. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to follow them. It can be anybody you want. It could be a new seller. It could be a premier shop. It can be someone in the middle. It can literally be anybody. You guys, if you're not sure who to tag, if you click on share right here, look at who you have in your immediate people, and then go ahead and tag one of them or more. And then what we're going to all do as a community here is we're going to go in and we're going to follow those people, and that's going to help to expand your network. That way, when you go to raid in, you're going to be raiding into new people, and it'll just help you to get to know new people. So let's see, who do we got here? We've got Tia Gut from Gwen, was not following Tia, so I am now. We got Cricket Pro. Let's make sure we get them followed. This is so crazy, guys. Every time we do this, I swear I'm not following any of these people. So I love it. We've got Loved Again Wardrobe. Kristen Swain is great, has craft supplies, and does great crafty shows. Ooh, I love that. Great. Let's get, I am following her. And then Kiki Thrifted It, up, not following. Perfect. Love it. She was in a horrible fire a few months ago, almost lost her life and lost all of her inventory. She's starting over again. Oh my God. Oh my God. That breaks my heart. Woo. Guys, let's make sure we give Kiki Thrifted It a follow for sure. And then we got Rika Cholita. Oh man, my aunt years ago lost everything in a fire. I know how devastating that is. Hazel's Vintage, Midwest Sweepstakes. I can't even imagine that happening. I'm just thinking in my brain like, oh, what I would do. HM Ironworks, not following. Look at all these people, guys. This is called networking instead of net wishing. Jessica Crow, welcome in. Okay, so anytime you guys want to leave hearts in the chat, anytime you want to say follow me, I'll follow you. Anytime you want to shout any of your shows out, that's what this is for. This is working hour. This is hangout hour. This is blast your shows, blast your things, talk about all of it. I want to get you guys, moving and grooving. And then let's see what else do we got going on. So I'm going to do a tip of the day at the end. Someone remind me if I forget. I got a good tip for you guys today. And then also, I'm going to be doing a video. I'm going to be putting it up over on the YouTubes because we're going to talk about fake Ralph Lauren. So I have some dupey Ralph Lauren I want to show you guys. I'm going to show you the real stuff, and then I'm going to show you the fake stuff so that you know what to look out for. I am in Surf's community over on Facebook. Y'all know Surf sells a lot. Surf Finds sells a lot of the same stuff I do. We sell a lot of Ralph Lauren, so we come across it a lot. I came across some fake stuff, so I went ahead and paid for it for like $1. Got some fakies, and I'm going to be doing a video on it. So I wanted to kind of show you guys, the differences. So if you're not subscribed to our YouTube, make sure you do. It's just at Nice Comps over there. We've got a whole bunch of videos like these up, and Justin's putting videos up every day. So make sure you guys check that out. So Lizzie, thank you. We are representing all of the rainbow fishes today for sure. Good morning. Loving the vibes this morning. Thank you. You're welcome, Hazy. You're welcome. The Shabby Cottage says, I have my 1,000 items sold celebration tomorrow night at 11:30. Congratulations. Claps around the chat. Claps around the chat. We are clapping you for 1,000 items. If you're a new seller and you don't know why that's important, when you get to 1,000 items, not only does your shows get pushed out more, but you also get payouts immediately. If you don't have that yet, then when you're a new seller, you got to wait for your funds. For Justin and I, it used to take forever. So Twice Around the Block, welcome in. So happy to see you guys. Surf, we were just talking about you. Surf, I found some fake Ralph Lauren. And I bought it because I want to do a video. It's so bad. When you see it, you're just going to be like, oh my gosh. So that's going to be going up on the old tubies. Yeah, class in the chat for that. Yeah, you're so welcome, Shabby. Hey, I'm here to root you guys on. That's what it's all about. I know when I pop in my shows and I already see a nice message, or I wake up to a nice message from one of y'all, it just sets the tone for the whole day. Yeah, Ralphie. It's bad Ralphie, too. Like, oh my goodness, how did it even get out on the market? Yes, congratulations. You'll get there. Lizzie, you'll get there. You'll get there. Yeah, so you guys, shout out your shows, all that good stuff. We're going to get to work here, but we're going to go ahead and do this giveaway. Can someone also tag Joey? Can we get Joey tagged, and hopefully he'll show up today? I know he was in here yesterday, but we were working on the table. This is my favorite thing that's happened. We almost look like we could be related. I'm pretty sure if I had a beard right now, because we got the same glasses. It's called the Reseller glasses. I think we all have them. But if somebody can get Joey tagged, and I think he is Mojo Resell. If I'm not, I think it's Mojo Resell. Someone in here has got to know. We got to find that Joey. We got to get him tagged so we can do that. Because that is going to be absolutely fantastic. And then let's get some work done. So Charity's going to take a drink of water. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. We're going to take a little drink of water, and we're going to get going here. Yeah, total doppelganger. Karate Outpost, welcome in. God, welcome to the adventure. Yeah, so as soon as we can get, I think it's what is his name? And is it Mojo Resell? I can't remember what it is now. Mojo, maybe it's like Mojo _. No, you're good. Just one more chapter. It's not your fault. I can't remember either. Because his name's different on here than it is on Tiki-Taki. Well, hopefully someone will pop in that knows Joey's name on here. I know, isn't her name good? She's such a bookaholic, you guys. Okay, we're going to do our double screens today too, so y'all can see what we're working on. We are going to be doing clothes today. I have a variety of a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be great. Oh, and we didn't do our accountability. So let's do our accountability. So let's see. I am holding myself accountable. I don't know if you guys are doing this at home. I would suggest doing this. It helps to keep track of what you've done for the day for your business. Raise your hand. Revenant, good morning. Raise your hand if you are unfairly hard on yourself. Raise your hand if you are unfairly hard on yourself. Like you're the kind of person that you get to bed, you lay down at the end of the night, Pamela, good morning, my love. And you're like, oh, I didn't get this done and I didn't get that done and I should have done this and I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, Lucky says me too. Money bags, welcome in, baby. Lizzie, yep, 808. So I'm the same way. I am my own worst enemy when it comes to that kind of stuff. And so I started exactly. I know I do that same thing. So Kimmy, good morning. So I started doing this a couple months ago and it has been a complete godsend for me. Just to be able to look at the end of my day and be like, okay, maybe I didn't get to that other stuff, but I got to this and I've been sleeping a little bit better. I have been waking up with a better attitude. I think because I'm just going to bed not feeling like I failed, I feel like I've won. And not every day is a winner, guys. But if you can track your stuff, maybe you did one more yesterday than you did the day before. Maybe you shoot for one more today and just kind of do that. It's called The Compound Effect, which is one of my favorite books in the whole world. And by tracking stuff like this, it just really, really changes things. Yeah, you guys know I'm bad about that too. I'm so hard on myself. So I track how many items I photographed, how many items I list, and how many items I sold. And so y'all know I'm coming off of a 2-week hiatus. We had a whole medical thing and I ended up in the ER and I was out for a couple weeks. I'm awesome now. Everything's good. But because of that, my algorithms have been in the garbage. So we had a pretty good day the day before yesterday. I had photographed 81 items. I listed 29 of them and we sold 12. But then yesterday I photographed 59 items. I listed 57, but I only sold 2 things yesterday. So I know it's going to be weird with the government threat of the shutdown situation. It is the first of the month, though. I was definitely expecting more sales, but we're just going to keep going. Sometimes you just got to do the trust and believe, right? You got to trust and believe that the sales will come. I know that they will. If they didn't come, I wouldn't be paying my mortgage every month. Like, trust and believe, trust and believe. Sometimes you just got to put that faith out there, put that like faith over fear, and you just got to go for it. And that's definitely me this week. I knew my algorithms were going to suffer. I already knew it was going to happen. So if you don't believe that the algorithms are true by if you list every day, you're more likely to have your stuff pushed out. This right here is living proof. So Justin and I typically sell around 20 items a day. That is like kind of our goal. Some days it's 10, some days it's 12, some days it's 25. I mean, it just kind of depends on the day, but we are not meeting that right now. And I know for a fact, and I know it's because we were out. So algorithms make a huge difference. If you can even just get one item posted a day, if I wouldn't have been down and out and unable to look at computer screens and do all of that, I would have been trying to get at least one item up. Poor Justin was trying to list and he's like, I just don't know what I'm doing. So I was like, don't worry about it. Take care of me. Let's get this better. And sometimes that's just the way that it goes. So I'm so much better. Dimerac, thank you so much. Yeah, I got into a tension migraine loop because my dopamine levels got too high. I'm neurodivergent and I have like ADHD. So my brain's wired a little wonky, which I mean, I don't know if you could tell that. But because of that, sometimes when I get into that loop, my dopamine levels get up real high and I can't get them down. And so I had to go to the hospital. It's a situation, but I'm much better. Thank you so much. Amberlicious, good morning, baby. I haven't seen you in a while. Rika, welcome into the party. Lizzie, are you talking about listing on? No, not on Whatnot. So I'm talking about on static listings. So I'm talking about the Bay, Pashi, Depoppers, and Ricari May. Those are the 4 sites I list on, and I use a cross-listing software called Nifty to do that. So what I do is I take pictures of the item, I upload it into my computer. Nifty AI makes all my listings for me. And then I just go in and I tweak the title. I tweak the description. I copy paste my keywords from our master keywords list. I choose the shipping profile and the price, and then it auto lists on all of those platforms for me. If I wasn't using Nifty, I would never be able to get this many done. So when I wasn't using Nifty and I was just trying to kind of do it on my own or using Vendu, at one point, the most I could really get up, I think the most I'd ever gotten up in a day was 20, but I usually got up about 10 a day. And so this has completely changed the game for me. Nifty has been, I don't know if anyone else in here uses Nifty, but it's a complete business changer. When it comes to Whatnot, I don't pre-list stuff. So I don't do I don't take pictures of things ahead of time. I don't do none of that. I just run stuff off the cuff and we just roll with it. And I have an estate sale. My very first estate clean out is this Friday. Now, I'm not doing the show on Friday. I'm actually just checking out kind of what they have so I can kind of know. I did, however, put a placeholder show coming up. So if you guys go into our shows, click on Nice Comps, and then click on View Profile and Shows, go ahead and bookmark all of our reseller shows. And if you keep scrolling, you'll see a thrift trip show we've got coming up that I just booked. And then you'll see a estate sale haul auction. And I don't know what it's going to be. I have a feeling it's probably like a lot of old glass and a lot of that kind of stuff. So if you're into like decor stuff or MCM or anything like that, make sure you bookmark that. We always have a lot of fun at our shows, and you'll get to see me do auction shows. I'm going to be doing more and more of those. Justin and I's kind of goal going into winter is to find more and more people that kind of just want us to do like these clean outs. And I do off the cuff, guys. It is like, this is a buck. I don't know what this is. We're running it and go. Our shows are we go pretty quick, so that's going to be fun. I just put Nifty app on my iPhone. Nifty should not have an app, baby. Gwen, if you have it as an app, unless they just release that or something, it should just be a like niftyai.com. If it's on an app, it might be different. I'm so curious how people do the live at thrift shows. Yeah, so we've got one coming up here in a couple weeks. Kimmit, if you want to go through, you'll see our live one. And then we sometimes will run auctions during it. Usually I'm just collecting stuff, but I always tell people, hey, if you see something you like, let me know and I'll run it. So Nifty AI app. Did they just come out with an app? Because I will freak out if she's got an app now, because that would be something new. Let me take a look here. Nifty AI. Let's take a look here. No, that's different, babe. Gwen, if you're looking at that, are you looking at that? That's going to be different. That is not going to be that. I don't think she has an app yet. But what you can do is if you go here, let me pin this. This is going to be the easiest way for you. If you guys go to this, so all you got to do is touch on that picture down below. It'll make it big on your screen. And then just take a screenshot. And then you should be able to follow it from your phone. So if I do that here, let me go into it. Let me show you what I see here. So if I go here, then it'll pop up and then it should take you here to Nifty AI. And this is what it'll look like. It'll say reselling gotten easier and you can get started there. You can try it. I think if you go through this, through our link, you get 7 days free and you get 15% off your first month. So that's what I'm talking about. You got it, Gwen. Yeah, this has been completely, I mean, I can't imagine running my business without this. I owe Neha, the lady that made this, I owe her literally my life, because at this point, like, there is no way that we would do what we do without that. I could never list fast enough. Cool for bigger sellers like customers for sure. I don't know about minnows like me. Lucky, I always say if you've got under 100 items, then you probably maybe not be ready for Nifty. But if you are planning on listing at least like 5 items a day, I would definitely consider getting it, because then you're putting 5 items up on Bay, 5 on Posh, 5 on Depop, 5 on Mercari, 5 on Etsy, 5 wherever, and you basically are getting all of those. You're just getting in front of more people. So if you need something to save time, that's the other thing. I know a lot of busy moms use Nifty because they're like, I just don't have time. I literally have like 5 minutes to list. So they use it for that. And the AI has been the best thing for me because the dyslexia is so difficult for me writing things out. So it's just so much easier to have AI do it for me. So I just saw Reseller do something cool. Everyone is Mark's a special show as she builds hype on the day. It will be private unless you bookmarked it. Ooh, that's fun, Lucky. That is a good idea. That is super smart. Petition for charity to start doing consignment shows. So I'm in. Like, I'm definitely in. I was talking to Mike about this, actually, one of our other followers on here. I'm down. If you guys are into, because I am doing consignments for 2 other people right now. Y'all just don't know because they're things I'm listing online. And they are people that would choose to remain anonymous. But if you guys want to do consignment shows and you want to keep it anonymous, or you want me to tell people whose I'm getting it from, it's up to you. But basically what happens is you ship me the items, we do a split. I run the stuff, whatever it sells for, good to go. And here we go. We just do kind of like dollar starts. So if you guys are interested in that, shoot me a message, because I love nothing more than running Whatnot shows. I repeat this, I love nothing more than running Whatnot shows. If I could just do a Whatnot show every day, I would, but it's just a matter of having enough inventory to get through that stuff. So, plus for us, it's really difficult because Justin and I sell a lot of weird stuff. We don't sell a lot of like regular, typical stuff. We sell very strange items. Like, let me pull out something here. What do we got? We do a lot of specialty items like this kind of stuff, like weird vintage clothing, you know, curated, specific, with a specific button pattern that only came out between the ages of this time and this time. Or we do a lot of like really old, vintagey, hard to find stuff that I just can't run on Whatnot because it just doesn't go for enough money. But because we don't just do like regular women's clothes and stuff like that very often, unless I come across a huge lot of it and then I run it on Whatnot, but that's not always what happens. But if you guys are interested in that, send me a message here on Whatnot and I can tell you a little bit more. I've been talking with K-Way actually about it. He's the one that kind of got me set up with how much to kind of be splitting my commissions with the people that I'm already doing the consignment stuff with. And because he's been doing it for so long. I mean, it's okay to be a copycat as long as you copy the right cat. So if it's something you guys truly are interested in, shoot me a message. Of course, you got to pay to get the stuff shipped here. But you know, if you want me to run this stuff, if you've got an overabundance and you've got a hoard of stuff and you don't want to take the time to do Whatnot, or you just plain up, straight up don't want to have to do it and you don't have enough followers or whatever the situation is, I'm in. I love doing the shows. I absolutely love doing these. These are so much fun for me. So, yeah, Nifty is definitely amazing. Nifty. So Felicia, that's a good question. The packages are all over the board. So it just kind of depends on what you want. Like, are you looking for, because Nifty does more than just cross listing. It sends all my offers out for me. It keeps track of all of how much I've made for the month. It does all of my expenses. It can keep track of all of your inventory. And so you know how much everything cost. Basically, so you're ready for tax time. It also does all my follows. So it follows people for me on Poshmark and does all that closet stuff. You can go in and there's a million things you can do. So it just kind of depends on what you want. And there's different packages for everybody. Like Justin and I do the big, huge, massive thing, but I'm also listing the gratuitous amount of stuff every day. I have a huge store. And so for me, it makes sense. So you just got to go with what makes sense for you. The cool thing is whatever package you get, if it's not enough, you can upgrade mid-month. You're not locked into that, like, you know, one price. So it does all of that for you. Watching it work so my comments are off rhythm. Lucky, it is okay, baby. I am feeling you and I'm getting exactly what you're putting down. Yeah, guys, if you're in Texas, you can always bring it over too. One question with Nifty, when it sells, how does removing it from other apps? You don't have to, Hazy. It removes it all for you. Guys, I've been with Nifty since January, so it has been almost a year now. I have never double sold an item. Not one time. Not one time. The only times I've ever had issues is like when eBay duplicates a listing and someone accidentally buys it. That's the only time. It even removes it off of Poshy, which Vendu did not. So it does all of it for me. I don't have to do nothing. I do zero admin. It takes care of everything for me. Nifty, Rusty says Nifty and your keywords list is so helpful. So I was just thinking about this morning. I want to get that keywords class set up. So for those of you, we have some new people in here today. So I'm going to explain this as fast as I can so that it doesn't bore everybody. While I do that, let's go ahead and get this giveaway going. If we can get Gone Girl Goods pinned here, Gone Girl Goods is sponsoring our giveaway today. And we're going to go ahead and run that. So get up in that giveaway. You're going to get a $5 Amazon gift card on Gone Girl Goods. All I ask is that for all of you that are in here, if you can give her a follow and bookmark some shows. When you've done that, or if you've already done that, go ahead and comment down below or leave, you know, a thumbs up or something down in the chat, thing of your choice. Get in that giveaway. Gone Girl Goods. She has sponsored today's giveaway. We love her. She's fantastic. She gets a lot of bookmarks. You know why? Because she's fantastic. Perfect. B says done. Wonderful. Jammin says done. Love that. Okay. Yeah, the more platforms you can sell on, the better. If I missed any questions, you guys are always welcome to re-ask too. That's amazing. I worry about duplicating listings. Yeah, so we used to be with us cross-listing software called Vendu. And I know some people like it still, and that's fine. No shade. It wasn't for us. I just kept having issues. And one of the issues I had was it wasn't removing things off Poshmark, so I double sell it. So when we switched over to Nifty in January, I literally have never double sold anything. And like I said, Justin and I typically sell when things are going good and the algorithms are great. We sell anywhere between 15 to 20 items a day. And I've never had anything wrong. And that's pretty crazy. That's pretty amazing. Perfect. Love that, you guys. Okay, great. Yeah, so get up in that givey. What was I talking about outside of that? This is what happens. This is the brain. This is the spiciness. This is what happens when your brain is spicy. You can't remember what you're talking about because you're crazy. Yeah, get in that givey. Oh, consignments. Yes, we were talking about consignments. So yeah, so if you guys are interested in the consignments, shoot me a message. I think that's, oh, keywords. We were talking about the keywords. Okay, so I want to do a class for this master keywords list, basically showing you exactly how to do it. You know, I see a lot of you guys using it, and the majority of you are using it correctly. But I've had questions, and I've had so many people ask questions. I think it's best to just do a quick little, 30-minute class on it. And anyone that's already bought that keywords list is going to get in on the class. So if you've already bought that keywords list, whether you bought it in here or you bought it through our website, either way, you're going to be able to get into this. It's going to be like a private kind of situation because I want to keep it small and intimate so people can ask questions. And so we're going to do that. What I wanted to find out from you guys is what day of the week do you want to see that on? Do you want to see it on a Monday through Friday? Do you want to see it on the weekend, in the morning, in the evening? Let me know what you guys think down below so that I can make sure I'm planning it out when it's appropriate for y'all. So, oh my goodness. Now, if you don't know what the master keywords list and you're like, what in the hell is she talking about? This is over 500 aesthetics or 500 keywords, over 37 aesthetics. Basically, all you have to do is take those and copy and paste them in the descriptions in your listings, and it'll help you to sell way more stuff. It's the reason Justin and I sell so much. So if I list 30 items, I typically sell about 80% of those pretty quickly. I just listed the two things, or I listed a bunch of stuff last night. I already sold 2 of them last night. So we sell stuff really quickly because of the words that we put in there. And it's all organized with clickable links so you can see everything. But we're going to do a little class thing on it so you guys can get your questions answered and kind of learn how to use it properly. Because once you get it, it'll change everything. Just One More Chapter says, I sent Justin a message about me not getting emails. Yeah, hey, baby. What? Just One More Chapter is still having issues getting stuff with her email. He said, I think he had told, didn't you say you had tried to figure that out and you didn't know what was going on? What was going on with that? Do you remember? We talked about this like last week. No, he's staring blankly at me now. So Justin's not awake. Good morning, Justin. But yeah, he'll definitely get back to you. Message me again. I know. What? Yes, thank you, Gone Girls, for sponsoring. You guys got 1 minute to get in that giveaway. Anyway, the Longhorns or Cowboys aren't playing. Oh, so Jarhead says I have to go around the football schedule. All right, I see that. Anytime before 7 p.m. Central Time. Okay. All right, so I am going to get that planned out, and we will see. Hopefully, if you'll be able to make it. If for any reason you're unable to make it, if you have already bought that keywords list, we'll get it to you. So we'll get you we're gonna record it, put it up on YouTube, and then we're going to make it private. So only people that buy the master keywords list can get it. Otherwise, people are gonna be like, what are you even talking about? So Reyes Reloved, welcome in. Gwen has it. Yeah, I mean, it's what we use every single day. Okay, so that is the master keywords list. And there's that. We're gonna get some work done here. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll that beautiful bean footage. What do we got? Who's going to win it? Jarhead! Thank you for your service, sir. You have won a $5 gift card for Amazon brought to you by your incredible friend, Gone Girl Goods. Guys, make sure you give her a follow, give her some bookmarks. Out of the kindness of her heart, she has done this. Jarhead, you got paid, my friend. Welcome to getting paid for learning how to work. Yo, what is up? I love that. Jarhead's great. Jarhead's a great person to follow, too. If you guys like high energy shows, he's incredible. LFG, baby. All right, we're going to do another giveaway here in just a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and get some work done. So we're going to be focusing on some photography of some clothing. I do have this big blanket that I am going to do here. So we got it up on our board with a little bit of tape, and we're gonna have to duck that down. We're gonna have to duck our hat just a little bit here, folks. We gotta have to pull it back a little bit. All right. Thanks for sharing, Kimmit. Okay. Chapstick, check. Lighting, check. Second camera, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Not check. Give me just a second here. We're going to get this up. And this way you guys can see what I'm doing. Now, if you have any questions about reselling, whether it has to do with Whatnot or any of the other locations, feel free to ask below. If you say the name of the app, it's going to get scritchly on here. So you just got to put some spaces in between it or add a couple, like I always do for the Bay. I'll do like EBAYYYYYY. If it's the Urkari May, you can do like M space Urkari. And feel free to ask on that. Okay, here we go. We are going to get the other camera in here. So give me just a second. And Bluetooth hooked up. Okay. And here we go. All right. Agree. Perfect. All right. That way you guys can see what we are doing. You can see what we got going on today. Move this back a little bit here. And then you can see what we're photographing. Fantastic. How fun is that? Look at that. It's a double on-tone drop. Double on-tone drop. All right. So we're going to go like that and like that. Can you guys still see the sponsored giveaway thing? Yes, you can. That is still scrolling. Fantastic. All right. LFG, baby. In the words of the jarhead, LFG. Okay. We're going to take and hook our little phone here up to our life-saving lanyard, which I'm sure everyone already has this one as well. If you do not have this lanyard and you're a reseller, you crazy, because you can literally take pictures and then drop your phone. I've been using the same one for like 2, almost 3 years now. This thing has like taken a licking and keeps on ticking. If you do not have this yet, you have to get the right one. If you cheap out and you get the like $5 one, your phone's going to fall to the floor. So let me put this up here. I'm going to put this up here for you guys for a second. If you click on down below, so if you click on where it says Amazon store, if you click on that, bring it up so it's big, screenshot it, and then go to that from your phone. All you gotta just hold on the QR code. It'll take you over to our Amazon store. In there is that lanyard. This lanyard is over there. You have to get the right one. It comes in all different colors. Who else already has the lanyard that's in here? Thank you. I do need water. I do need water. I'm also taking a multitude of vitamins right now because I'm trying to fight a cold. We are not going to get it. I refuse to get the cold. Brittany Walker, I see you coming in here. I refuse to get it. Dipping into clothing on here, so learning, but still having fun. That's what I'm talking about. I know you do mainly hard goods, don't you, Jarhead? Okay, all right. So that's the reseller supplies. We're going to go ahead and get this main one pinned again here. And here we go. I'm also, Whatnot's going to get scritchly. Whatnot's going to get scritchly. So I am going to run an item as a auction. You are welcome to get it if you would like. You don't have to, no pressure. I have to run something though, or the app gets weird. It hates when I don't run things. Just a second, I gotta tighten this up. There we go. She was falling. Free falling. Okay, that one's for friendship base if anyone wants one. If not, no pressure. Heather Tessa, welcome in. Cassie, great to see you. Yeah, we gotta feed that beast, yo. All right, here we go. We're gonna get a picture of our blanket here. Now, when you guys are doing pictures of stuff, I always call it getting in them guts. And that means getting a picture. So instead of taking a picture of the whole thing from way far away, you want to get up in there on the money shot and get that. That's going to be my opening photo because that's going to stop someone's scroll. What is not going to stop someone's scroll is this. So I got to get this whole blanket in here, right? Look at the difference in these two photos. So in order for me to get the whole blanket, I got to go that far away. Or I can do that. That's going to stop them. This goes for clothing. This goes for hard goods. This goes for anything where it has like a graphic that is like going to be the showstopper. you want to make sure you feature that. God says, I'm doing my first Bay local pickup sale at work today. That's incredible. Claps for God, Boris. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, if you guys got shows coming up, get it in. Get on in there. Get that down below. Oh my gosh, they're dragging a giant tube down my road. It makes me think of Eddie when he's like, hey, shitter's full. Sorry for the swears. Yeah, Maurice, that's amazing. God in the house, yo. All right, then we got to get this puppy measured out. Oh, actually, I got to get some of this lint off here. We got to get some of them lints. We got to get them lint off there. What, you got that lint on there, girl? This one's got a couple spots. I could spend the time to fully try to take them off, or I could go for profits, not projects, which is what I do. So unless it's something I know I can get out with a little bleach in about 2 seconds, I ain't doing it. Now, if it's a vintage, like I came across a vintage sweater recently that was missing 2 buttons, and I did go ahead and sew a couple buttons on there because it's like a $30 or $40 sweater, and it takes me like 6 minutes maybe to sew some buttons on. So we did go ahead and do that. But all right, so now we're going to get a picture of the length of this puppy, and the length is going to be 44. So all I need to do is hold that 44 that way. We're going to get all up in close. So 44 by, this is definitely a little cutie handmade guy, by 56. And let's get the measuring tape there. We're going to get on in there, get a picture of that. And then here we go. 56 in the house. Boom. Done. And then we'll get a picture of the back. And then moving right along. Singing that same old song. We're moving right along. All right, there's that. Little tape does the body good. We'll get a picture of the back of this. Using my little hook to keep it up. So, blankets are a pain in the butt, but they sell well, so, especially this time of year. They're kind of a pain, but that's okay. I don't mind. Handmade stuff is becoming harder and harder to find, so I tend to find that it does pretty well for me. Get our little scissors here, cut off any weird little things. We don't need that. Okay. Let's get a picture of the back here, and then I'll get a picture up close of the pattern. So we got the back. And then I always try to get like an up close, and I like to go a little bit sideways with the pattern. It just turns out good. So when you do a pattern, if you can do slightly sideways, it'll just show up really, really well. So that's going to be what we do for our blanket. Heather says, I'm liquidating all band tees tomorrow. $6 tees and reseller bundles available. I went to Heather's show. She's sassy. I love her. Carly K, welcome in. Thrifting over 50. Great to see you, my friend. Very happy to see you. Welcome to Thursday. Okay, now that we're done with that, we're going to get her folded up. Real nice, Clark. And we're going to get her in a cozy little spot until she gets sold. And I think this did have a couple spots on it. I should probably take a quick little pic of that too. Just so I don't end up with somebody being like, excuse me, there's one tiny spot on this. I would like a partial refund, please. Or a refund. And I would like you to send me $50. All right, there's that. Oh, that's so funny. It still had the thrift tag on it. Let's see how bad that showed up in the pictures. Because I do not want to have to redo that. Let's see if that showed up. I didn't even realize the tag was still on there. That's so funny. No, it got hidden by the bottom. Thank God. I'm like, I do not want to have to rephotograph that. All right, there is that. And boom, done. All right, next up, we've got, what do we have here? So this is a brand that most people in here, this is when I talk about Justin and I, how we kind of sell specialty stuff. So this is a Ricky Freeman for Terry John. This is a Saks Fifth Avenue release. And believe it or not, this is like a $70, maybe more linen jacket, and picked it up at the thrift for I think $1. So, or no, we paid maybe $2 for this. Reptile guy, I see you slithering in here. Leolyn is here as well. Good to see you, my friend. Okay. Now, here's a little tip for you guys. When you guys go to the thrift store or you go garage sailing and you have an item like this that's open, that you know you want to be able to photograph the inside of it. This seems like such an obvious tip, but I'm going to mention it. Make sure that you don't button the whole thing, take photos, unbutton, take pictures of the inside, and then rebutton. Just have your first photo that you take be of it open. And here's the cool thing, though. You can have your thing as open and at the same time save yourself time. So you got your first one is open. Now that won't be my opening photo, but that will be my second picture. And in Nifty, you can just rearrange the pictures really easily. So, all right, then we're gonna get a picture of the tag. And boom, done. Then we button it. And this goes for jackets or anything, especially going into winter. Just take a picture of the inside first, then do the outside, and then you're not wasting time. I love anything that has anything to do with like efficiency. I am all about that. All right, we're gonna get that up there. That looks great. And then I'm gonna do my opening photo. This is very, by the way, this style right here is very popular right now. Very mob wife. All right, we're going to do our other giveaway here in a minute. Very mob wife. Now, a lot of people would take a picture of the whole item first, but I take a picture of getting up in them guts. So I get up really close and get a photo like that, because that's going to stop someone in the scroll way, way more. Ella Bala, good morning to you, my friend. Granny Chris, can't find a way to call Whatnot to fix it. I'm trying to get set up to sell, but can't get logged in on a second device. I thought I had the correct info, but it's kicking out my info. That's interesting. I have not had that happen. Did you email them? So Grana Chris, Whatnot communicates by emails. So if you go into your account that you are able to log into, there should be a contact place there, and there should be an email, because we email back and forth with them all the time. They take about 24 hours to get back to you, but they always get back to you. So just let them know what's going on, and they should be able to get that fixed for you. Is that how you photo for? That's how I photo for everywhere. Same pictures for me go up everywhere. The only thing is on the Depopers, they only allow 8 photos. So the extra ones I put at the end. You know, pictures of like a special tag, or I always try to get the meat and potatoes up. So my opening photo is going to be this. Then I'm going to do full photo of the whole thing front, full photo of the whole thing back. That's 3. Then 4th is going to be of it open. 5th is going to be shoulders, length, chest, tag. So those are going to be all of my photos. Now, if there was more extra things to this, I would do more for the bay and so on and so forth. But I at least get those up. So non-negotiables are the front, the back, getting in them guts, the tag, shoulder, chest, and length. Those are like, have to get that. Yeah, those look good too, right? I love our little setup. It took me a long time. This has been a godsend. I love our setup. This thing here, though, has been so amazing. And weirdly enough, I got it off of TikTok. It wasn't even like something like a professional photography thing. It has been, I don't sell a lot of stuff on TikTok. It's not my thing. But I did pin it here. So if you go to, let's see, I don't even remember how to get there. If you go to that little shopping bag thing, I only have a couple of items in here. And it's this right here. This thing, this is this light. It is freaking magic. I do all my videos. Look at how good it makes your face look. It like lightens up and brightens everything. Like it's 1,000 suns. It's literally made of 1,000 suns. And I love it. So it's definitely an inexpensive light. You can bring it up, down. You can do all sorts of stuff with it. All right. Caffeine makes me excited. Caffeine makes me happy too. We love caffeine. Does caffeine love you? All right, and we got front. Then we're going to do, let's see, I think we already did tag, didn't we? Yeah, we got tag in there. Then we're going to do shoulders. we're going to do arms. And then if you guys are wondering, when you get your lighting, there's a couple things that are really important that you want to get with your lighting. So number one, it has to be daylight lighting. So recommended is at least 5500K. So 5500K at least. Now, our lighting's heavier. This one here I've got goes up to, what does this one go to? I think this one's like 6500. So this is 6500. Most of these are between 5500 and 6500. And then the one that we use over on our hard goods table, which is over there, those ones there get up to 8000. So the higher the K, the happier your photos are going to be. So definitely want to get up in those Ks. Number one thing. Number two thing is you want your brightness, or you want it to be cool. I am going to rearrange this a little bit so you guys can see this better. I think that's better there. So number two is you want it to be cool lighting. It cannot be, and that'll be the Ks, it cannot be neutral. It cannot be warm lighting. When you do that, everything's going to look yellow. I'm going to take this, look at this. Ready? What we're going to do, I don't even think I can do it on this one. Yeah, I can. So look at how yellow that looks. Look at the difference. See if you guys can see it on your end. So if you look at that bottom screen, when you do the yellow, it just makes everything wash out. Yeah, makes your hand wash out.
I always think even 5500 is too low.
Like, 5500 is the minimum.
Yeah, but I would say like 6K.
Yeah, this is 6500 and I love it. Those lights over here are 8 and I'm like obsessed with them. Yeah. They make all of our hard goods look like, look at our hard goods.
Like everything we've read says 5500, but every time we use 5500,
yeah,
I think even that is just too low.
Look at this. These are our hard goods. Let me get to a picture. Look at how bright that is. It's so bright. I love it so much. It's incredible. So cool lighting, got it. 6500 is great. The brighter, the better. 55 is the lowest. Nicole, welcome in. And then Ella, if you want to know exactly how this works, we built this just at home. If you go to our YouTube, which is just @NiceComps, I have a video. It's like a 3-minute video over there in our videos that talks about exactly how we made this. And it's got links to all the stuff that we used in there. A lot of this stuff is just stuff from your house. So this background's been amazing. This is our 3rd attempt, and I think we've settled on it. We really like it. Thanks so much for the compliment. I appreciate that. Okay, so we've got our front, and then we got to get our back here. Let's get our back. And here we go. Front, back, done. And skew it. Now, we run on a skew system. I have found it's the easiest way for us to keep track of everything is running on a skew system. And so we have, I got to get my bags out. Over, down, up. Also, try to get those things in 6x6x2. Save yourself some money. Let me grab my little bags here. She disappeared. Okay, our bags. And so this is how we do it. So we just use our printer. We got a Rollo printer, and we get these little thermal things off of Amazon, and we just thermal print out our SKU numbers, and then that way we can keep track of it. I know when I first started doing this, I just kept everything in bins, and that was fine. But now if I had to go through bins, we just printed out our 3,000th label that we're getting to. We're creeping up close on that. And can you imagine going through that many items? Like, that would be insanity. So what I do is I take a pic, get it in the bag, and then these just go in boxes in the inventory room. And then I just take a picture of it. So when I go to list it, I know what the SKU is. Here's the other helpful thing. If for any reason I can't remember, like, or let's say someone has a question about something and they're like, I've got a question about the this and this item. If I've got it already with a SKU number on it and someone asks me a question because they want to make an offer on it, it's so much easier for me to just go in my room, get my item. This morning, I had a guy message me about a pair of Smurf pants. He wanted to know if there's pockets. Well, I couldn't remember if there's pockets or not. So I said, hey, Justin, I need SKU number, 1200 or whatever it was. check for pockets. He can run in there. He says no pockets. Boom, done, and problem solved. Whatnot orders are here. My poor postman. I buy way too much stuff here. Thanks. Yeah, it's worked out good. CP Fines, welcome in, baby. Happy to see you. Jahaya, welcome in as well. Great to see you guys. Thanks for coming in here and being part of the adventure today. I appreciate you guys being in here. Now, if you're a seller and you guys got shows coming up, feel free to shout out your shows below. Go ahead and let us know what you sell. And when you got a show coming up, let's get you some bookmarks. Hey, hey, hey. J&T, what you doing, my friend? Okay, next up here, we've got a pair of pants. These are a pair of Polo Ralph Lauren's. I'm assuming, just looking at it. Yep. So we got our Polo Ralph Lauren's. That's a non-negotiable pickup for me. I always pick up Polo. Now, that being said, I garage sale, so I get stuff for super hella cheap. When it comes to just a regular button-up Polo, you know, I wouldn't pay any more than, I think, $5 max, because you're going to make about 24 on those. Depending on the size and stuff like that. But this is a really nice pair of Polo men's pants. It's got your Polo hit on the back here, modern, and I believe that they are wool. So these are a nice little pair. Now, I'm going to show you guys what I do for my opening photo of my pants. And I do it a little bit differently than probably most people you've seen. We're going to go ahead and turn down our exposure a little bit on our phone. So normally our phone is our exposure is up quite a bit. We're going to go ahead and turn that exposure down at the top here so that we're able to not have it wash out the colors. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up in them guts and get a nice little opening photo. And so that's going to be my opening photo for my pants. Is right there. We got the pocket, we got the Polo hit. That is pretty much how I do my pants. Now, everyone does it differently. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't think that there is a right way or a wrong way. I just know that for us personally, ever since we started doing these more close-up photos, that stuff sells for me so much faster. So much faster than the stuff that doesn't have the close-up photos. I think at this point, it's just anything you can do to like stop someone's scroll, right? All right, we're gonna get a picture of our pants here. And then we'll do so for pants, I do waist, thigh. Now with Depop, I don't use the thigh because otherwise it winds up being too many photos. So I'll skip that one for Depop since they only let you do 8. We do rise, we do inseam, and then I also do ankle. Now again, on Depop, you can only have 8, so I won't prioritize that. I'll put that kind of at the end. And then I look, is it selvage? No. Does it have any weird hems like someone hemmed it? No. All that looks right. And then the last thing that we're going to do is our Ralph Lauren tag here. We're going to get all up close in there. That's the money shot. And then is there any sizing in here? And that's usually here by the fly, and there is. Now, I won't be able to fit all of this on, these are viscose. Nice. I won't be able to fit all of this on the Depop, but that's okay. That's okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything. We're good to go. And then last but not least, we always check and double check the zipper. I don't want any returns. Zipper's good. We're going to take our pants here. We're going to fold them just like this. We're going to bring the gusset in. We're going to go down, down. And then at the bottom, I'm going to go up, up, meet in the middle, 6x6x2, cheapest way to ship. Cheapest way to ship, yo. 6x6x2. Hangers and Hustle, welcome in. Yeah, make sure anyone that shouted out anybody's shows, or anyone that shouted out your shows, make sure that you guys follow each other. Bookmark, be friends. That's what we're doing, right? Depop. Depop is a selling platform. It was really super popular in like Y2K time. Mainly started out as like streetwear and skatewear clothing. It's kind of a little bit of everything now. Average age for Depop buyers are 18 to 35. This is what the app looks like right there. It's a D-E-P-O-P is the name of it. And it's a social media platform that sells stuff. There's really no social media aspect as far as like people aren't like commenting on a main page, but people chat in the chat. Like, hey, I was wondering about that fire t-shirt that you've got. You know, is that authentic? Yeah, I picked it up a couple years ago. Oh, awesome. Hey, I think I would make an offer. Okay, great. I'll get it shipped out to you. It's like you chat a little bit, and that's how you get sales over there. We sell a lot on Depop, for sure. I think out of the, I think there was almost 1 million users, and last month we ranked 9,000 in the world, which is, I mean, that's not like the craziest, but 9,000 out of like millions. We do sales over there. It's not my biggest selling platform. I mean, eBay, the Bay takes it all. The Bay takes it all. And then Poshy and Depoppers are about tied. And then you've got Urkari May that surprises me every once in a while with a sale. Got 4 sales on Urkari May the other day, which was so weird. I think it's because I just bought something on there. So I bought something on Urkari May. And so I think maybe that's why it kind of pushed my account out. So you're a walking reseller encyclopedia. It's true. Listen to Linda. Welcome in, my friend. Hey, if I missed any questions, just one more chapter, you can always pin them or you guys can ask them again. Let's go ahead and do our other giveaway. So this is going to be on us. This is a brand I really like. It is not a super expensive brand of face wraps, but I really like them. They make my skin like so happy. So this is a little grapefruit one. We're going to give this out to somebody as a thank you from Justin and I for you guys popping in with us today. So we're going to get this going on right now. So get up in them guts. Get up in them giveaways so you can be a winner, baby. And we'll get you a little grapefruit mask. We'll pull that in just a few minutes here. So weird. I get more PO sales than the Bay. So Gone Girls, it just depends on what you sell. So for us, we do a lot of menswear. And we do a lot of specialty vintage. So we sell a lot of that between the poppers and the Bay. Our women's clothes tend to sell on Poshy. So if you sell women's clothes, that's probably a true statement for you. But for sure, like women's kids clothes, I think are more Poshy. More what we sell is elsewhere. We do a lot of like designer men's clothes and Akubi and Starboy and stuff like that. So like a little bit of we do weird aesthetics. I like the weird, folks. Yeah, I like the weird. Listen to Linda says, hey everyone, please follow. Women's clothing starts $3, yo. My shop is also loaded mother and daughter duo. You guys listen to Linda a follow. That's incredible. Linda, I'm following you right now. I'm going over to your profile. I'm clicking on shows and I'm bookmarking for sure. I mean, can't miss out on $3 starts, yo. Yeah, Wicked Manaya, welcome in. Great to see you, my friend. My skin needs all the help. Dude, it's been so dry here, Sweet Briar. So, Sarah, I did one at the beginning of the week. I did that on Sunday. I did Self-Care Sunday, and I'm definitely going to do another one this Sunday. I've been so dry. Like, it's just like, it's in Texas here. It's so hot still is the problem. It's so hot. We warm, yo. All right. Okay, let's get on to our next item. So you got 3 minutes in that giveaway, guys. Get up in them. Hangers and Hustle also has a show coming up. I love seeing you guys shout out your shows. That's what it's all about. All right, next up, my good friend God will recognize this one. I actually got this from him. Someone is walking across our front yard, honey, and the dogs are about to go crazy. I got this from him, and we weren't sure when he ran it if it was older or not. Once I got it and listened to it, I don't think it is, but I got a great deal on it. I expect this to sell pretty quickly, and this is something that will sell over on the Depoppers for sure. This is a Depop sale all day, every day. Got this from my good friend. If you guys are not following, can we tag Maurice? Can you guys give Maurice a tag? He is he does shows every once in a while, and he always has really good streetwear, which, as you guys know, streetwear and like 90s Reality Bites style clothing, that's going to be so popular through this winter time. So streetwear, Reality Bites 90s, or Delia's catalog, that is the big thing. Indie Sleeves, of course, is still huge. So we're going to get this going on here. Let's get our little lint roller. Loving my new lint rollers too. I was really upset when the Kinesi's got discontinued, but these have just been fantastic. They lint roll, I would say, gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I might like them better than the Kinesi's. Like, they have this handle that's like flat up the top, so you can really grip it. That's amazing. All right, so we got that, and then we got just a little bit of pilling here on the shirt. Being that it's a newer shirt, wait, let me listen to it again. Yeah, so it's going to be like a 2018. So being that is a 2018, it's going to have pilling. all of the new clothing where it says cotton, it's a plastic. There's a plastic in it, and that plastic causes it to get a weird, unique kind of like pilling. It's like all these little things, and so that will. Oh, that's the wrong tool. So that'll help get rid of that there. We got so many gadgets as a reseller. So we're gonna use our little. Only other reseller thing I've ever gotten off TikTok, and I really like this one too. It's a really good little shaver. Gets rid of all the pilling that happens like underneath the armpit. Just when you guys are doing these newer t-shirts and you're doing anything that's like from 2015 on, you want to make sure that when you go to get the depilling, make sure it's really flat, and also make sure that you don't push too hard, because the material that they use now is so much flimsier than the other stuff that it ends up, you'll create a hole, and nobody wants that. So this is a great size too. This is like a 2XL. The tag is gone, but that's okay. Most of the tags we're going to start seeing, as we start seeing more of these t-shirts from 2018 on come in, we're going to see more and more tags gone, because they all have the tearaway tags, and most people just tear them away because they're not resellers, so they don't think of it. So we're going to be seeing more and more of that. That's why it's important for you guys to really hone your skills and start listening to material. So if you get like a Carhartt jacket, or you get Levi's, you get something that has a date on it, listen to it so you can start learning those years. And roll it. Sweet brother, Sarah. I'm sorry. Wasn't that you that just said you needed a face wrap so bad? Was that not you? Am I tripping? That's so crazy. All right, so you're getting great fruit. This is I've done this one. This is a great one too. So congratulations, baby, on getting that. That's so funny. I love that. You're so welcome. I'm so happy that you can get that. You're such a long-time watcher, and we appreciate you. Ooh, we got a lead. This is a lead on a gal that I'm going to get a carload of stuff from. So that's exciting. It looks like she messaged me back. I'm not even a clothing reseller. Never would have thought of that. Yeah. I mean, we're learning stuff, right? That's what it's all about. Woo! All right. Okay. So we're going to get in here and get in the guts first and get a picture of our amazing, awesome Cure t-shirt here. Now, I'm going to take this exposure down quite a ways, and we're going to get a snap a pic, and believe it or not, that's my opening photo. If you don't even see the t-shirt, but that is going to stop someone, and because I know this is going to sell on Depop, that's the kind of photo I want to take. Yeah, so it's a great picture. Now, the other thing with your t-shirts, one of the things that I'm seeing that people are doing this mistake right now is you're stretching your shirt all the way out for that second photo. That is not the popular way to do it anymore. You want to change that a little bit. So you want to bring the sleeve down. So hold the shoulder, bring your sleeve down. Hold the shoulder, bring your sleeve down. Then you want to give it a little bit of play. So you want to give it a little, it's called I think on Depop, they call it like the ruching or something, but it's not real ruching, but it kind of just gives it a more natural state. And that right there is way more popular than doing it and having it fully flat. So we're going to get in there, we're going to get a picture of that, and then I'll show you guys what that looks like. Perfect. So that's what it's going to look like. That is more popular than having it be perfectly flat. There's a little bit of play to it. The Depop scrunch, exactly. And with pants, hoodies, there's a certain way of taking and putting the arms here, and then you do 1, 2, 3 gathers, 1, 2, 3 gathers. If you guys are not sure what that looks like, you can go to Depop and just start looking at the photos. Look at some of the bigger sellers over there, and you'll kind of see, especially if you sell streetwear, because nowadays it's not just about the item, it's about how the item looks, because they're imagining it on themselves. So, Old Ladies Attic, welcome in. How do you decide? So, Sleek Styles, I sell everything everywhere. The only thing is I don't sell electronics on Depop, and I don't really sell electronics on Poshy. And then I don't sell used perfume on the Bay. I follow the rules, right? The rules. But when it comes to everything else, it gets sold everywhere. I just kind of think of myself as like an item, and I think, where do I think this is going to sell? And then I kind of try to base my photos a little bit on that. However, that being said, it's going up the same way on the Bay. So for me, the rule is get in the guts. If I can leave you with anything today, it's get on in there, get into the meat and the potatoes, the heart of the item. Have that be your opening photo. You will sell more. I promise. I promise you will sell more. Christy, Nick, welcome in, baby. Great to see you. Okay. Once we got that, we're going to go ahead and get our measurements. Now, when you've got an item like this that doesn't have a tag to tell you the size, the easiest way to do this, I'm going to show you guys live. Get a picture of that. Then we're going to get a picture of the back. I'm also looking for any pinholes. A lot of times, especially in this late 2000 stuff, you will see little mini pinholes right down here, just from people wearing it, rubbing on belts, jacket zippers. Because it's got all of this new stuff has so much plastic in it, it just pinholes really easily because it basically just pulls apart. It'll be really interesting to see how much of this clothing makes it out of this, these years, because the rewash for these is really low. Also, another tip, if you guys are selling anything with a graphic print and you're washing it first, make sure you turn it inside out so the design is on the inside. When you have a shirt that has a screen print or anything on the outside and you wash it in the washing machine and it's in the front, it'll pull the little fibers apart and you'll get cracking on your graphics. If you turn it inside out, it stays together. So this goes for like all my band t-shirts. I have probably washed this t-shirt 150, 200 times and there's no cracking on it. And it's because I turn all of my shirts inside out. Yeah, get in them guts. Elite, welcome in, my friend. Great to see you. I apologize, I can't find your ring. Where is it? Can't find your ring. Oh, are you talking about the light? This one here? Are you talking about this, Ella? While you answer, I'm going to get a drink of Java. All right, that. Yes, okay, so if you go over to my Tiki-Taki, it's the only place it is because you can't get it anywhere else. So if you go over to my Tiki-Taki, this is me. I'm just nice comps. If you go to the bag right there, that little shopping bag thing, and you scroll down, I only have a couple products in here. If you scroll right here, you'll see that ring. And it's got free it's got free shipping and it's on sale. Oh, wow, it's 23% off. I spent like $90 on this. So it's 23% off right now, and you get free shipping. And it comes with a remote control. So I highly, I only have 7 things in my TikTok shop because I only put stuff in here if it's like, I know it works. That's why I can't be a TikTok shop affiliate, because they wanted to send you things and then I have to pretend to like them. I'm like, that's not going to work for me. I can't do it. I'm a horrible liar. I can't do it. So, oh my God, the holes. Yes, the cheaper shirts. That makes sense. No, it's not your washer, baby. That's just standard now. Unfortunately, all new t-shirts have that because everything is meant to be disposable. Elite upscale resale. What a great picture you have. Awesome finds. What you been doing, 24? Where you be? Happy to see you. All right, so now we're going to get a picture of our back here of the shirt, and then we'll get it in our SKU. So we take it off here, and again, we're going to do our 6x6x2 fold, which is collar down, shirt over, sleeve, over, down, up, down. 6x6x2. Send that off just like that. Your graphic is covered, everything, nothing will get holes, and it'll be cheaper for shipping. So you make a little bit of money on that shipping. Make a little money, yo! Yeah, thanks again to you guys, to Gone Girl Goods. If you guys have not had a chance to follow her, she was our gift card sponsor today, Jarhead won, and that's incredible. I'm very happy that he won. He deserves it. And I hope, Gone Girl, I hope we were able to get you some more bookmarks and some more follows today. Hopefully. All right, next up here, we've got a brand. So I got the tag on here. They wanted $9 for it at the thrift store, but I was there on discount day, and yellow was 50% off. So I paid, no, I'm sorry, it was 75% off. So I paid like $3 for this, and it's almost brand new. Dickies is very, very hot right now. It is crossed into streetwear. It's also really popular right now in the Hispanic community, and so it's selling really, really well. I can't even keep Dickies in my store, and this is like number one is Dickies. Number two, it's got that eclectic grandpa feel to it, but number three is that size. It is a generous 2XL. It's a 50-52. Go to bed. Great size. Great sell. Easy, easy, easy sale on that. We're using Trish's hanger as well. You know, we love Trish. I don't know if you guys follow Trish, but she sells these magical hangers that are great for these big items. See how well that shoulder looks? That's a big shirt. All right, we're going to use our little button tool here for these buttons, because you know your girl doesn't hand button anything anymore because it's way faster to do it this way. And when you button as many things as we button, you would not want to have to use your hands. You would want to just button like regular. All right, done. That's how fast that goes. All right, so we're going to do it like this, and then we're going to get in the guts here first. So we're going to go like that. We're going to take our exposure. It was at -7, so we want to get out of that and bring it up, because now we are in the bright blues. So this is what our opening photo is going to look like for that. Getting up nice and close. We do all of our polos. If this was long sleeve, I would be putting the end of the sleeve in here like that. The button tool. Yes, this is, so K-Way is the one that originally told me about it, but this thing has been insanely good. So if you guys go to all the stuff that you see us use, 99% of it is right here. So the easiest way for me to send you where it is if you guys pull this picture up, screenshot it, and follow that QR code in your photos. I'm sorry, just kidding. That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. This one here. So if you screenshot that and then go to it in your photos, it'll take you to our Amazon list. Justin even went through and organized everything. So it's like what we use to clean shoes, what we use for photographing, what all the lighting, all the different things that we use, all of it is over there. And I'm telling you right now, and I know anyone that's in here that follows us can attest to this, if I have it in our Amazon store, or I have it in the TikTok, or I have it anywhere, it's something I can literally stand by and tell you that it works. If it didn't, I wouldn't have it in there. So this has been like the best $6 I ever spent too. So I saw Kaylee doing it on a video, and I was like, what the hell is that? Because I am forever buttoning tiny buttons. All these little buttons. Ugh. And it has a zipper pull. So if you do a lot of jackets and stuff like that, and you can't get the zipper thing to work, you just go like that, bring it up, zipper pull. Yeah, you're so welcome. I'm happy to help. Happy to help. 2XL sexy size, baby. Sexy size. Exactly. You like this, Awesome Finds? We are celebrating everyone today because we support every single person, regardless of everything. Okay, so we got that. First we got that. Now we're going to take and hold the shoulder, bring that sleeve down, take the shoulder, bring that sleeve down, and then we're going to give it a little bit of pull. We're going to give it a little bit of play. That flat lay look is just not as popular as it used to be. So that little bit of play, having it have movement, that's going to make a big difference. So once we get that, we're going to go ahead and get our size here. And I try to get these kind of towards the beginning if I can, so people know what they're getting. And then the great thing about this is Nifty just takes all of this information that I'm giving it with all these little tags, and it literally makes the listing for me. So I don't have to know anything. It'll just create everything for me. So we're going to do that. The other thing that this little tool works great for, where did I set it, is holding down tags. So this is what we use in our photos now to hold down the tags. If I need to, I'll use tweezers. But honestly, I've been using this little tag thing for so long now. It just really works well. So kind of getting in there to get like what percentage of what it is. There we go. And I think it looks good. I think that looks good in the photo too. It doesn't just look like, I don't know. I like it. I think it looks good and clean. I'm not putting my finger in there. So it is a multi-purpose item. Okay. Oh, I just noticed this has a little bit of, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Next, we're going to do the shoulders. So shoulders now on these streetwear shirts, I also include the sleeve. Now, I don't always do the sleeve, but for a lot of men, especially like in that kind of like loose and baggy community, they really want to know like what the length is on the sleeve. So I do include that. If it's a standard t-shirt, I don't. Unless, that maybe they message me and ask, but I don't worry about it too much. Time is money, and anything I can do to save time, I'm all in with saving time, yo. Okay, perfect. So yeah, this is like the biggest hanger. Her husband, Trisha's husband, actually makes these. She's almost always sold out of them, but they have been so great for like my 2XLs and my 3XLs. So that the shirts don't just look like otherwise they just look kind of sad on the hanger. So, all right. And once again, this is our fold. So we're going to take, and we're going to do, and does this have a top button? Yes. I also want to get a picture of that because it also has a top button that you can button. Boom. Okay. So we're going to take down, oops. We're going to fold, my little tassels are getting in the way. We're going to do that. Then we're going to come over, back, sleeve, over, back sleeve, down, up, down. 6x6x2. I wonder how many times I say that in my day. I don't even know. Oh, Grandma's purse! Thank you so much for the raid. I'm so bad about seeing those when I'm working. Thank you so much, guys. Let's highlight Grandma's purse here. And let's pop over and learn a little bit about Grandma's purse. Let's take a look here. So number one, did a raid train with her. So funny. She's fantastic, hilarious, and sassy. Let's take a look and see. So it says, welcome to Inside Grandma's Purse. It was so funny too, because when she started out, she's like, oh, y'all think that I'm a grandma, but I'm not a grandma. This is just supposed to be for the stuff that's in the bottom of your purse. She's cracking me up. Welcome to Inside Grandma's Purse. Just like your grandma's purse, you'll never know what you're going to find, but it's going to be good. Your Victoria's Secret pink shop, all VS is new with tags. New items daily to the store. Veteran owned and operated. Thank you for your service. No cancellations, no refunds. Bookmark shows for updates. We do make reseller boxes. I love supporting sellers. Check me on Discord and Facebook for products and raid trains. Now, she's got a show coming up here today at 9 p.m. This is a sip and buy. Holla. Let's get a bookmark. She's at 5 bookmarks right now. Let's get her up to 10 right now. And team, go. And team, go. What not after dark? That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Things are going to be getting crazy. Thanks. I see you guys. Thanks for the follows, too. I will follow anyone that follows me back after the show. Crystal, welcome to the party, baby. Great to see you. Thank you for tagging them. Just one more chapter. All right. There is that. Boom. Done. Okay. Next up is this sick little Aztec I got. They wanted $5 for it. Did we get this on dollar days, you guys? I can't remember. I can't remember if I got this on dollar days or if I paid up for it. It is disgusting. This thing is so clutch. It's so Aztec. It's so Southwestern. It is the deal of all deals. Awesome, amazing shirt. Now, because it came to me unbuttoned, we gonna leave it unbuttoned, and we're gonna get a picture of this inside first. We're gonna get a picture of this inside first, because why would we button it and then unbutton it, right? That would be crazy. So there's the inside. Do we have any inside tags? Yes, we do. Let's get that, and we'll get that picture of that one. We're also going to get a picture of, while we're here, we'll just get a picture of this. Another time, I keep bringing this to my reseller tool over here. Another exact time for this to get in here, or for our little tool to work perfectly, because we can just take it and hold it on the tag here. Done. D-U-N. All right, now we can button, and I could use my tool for this one, but they're bigger buttons, so I think I'll just button it by hand. It's all those little ones that kill me. I suppose you could do it with this, but. And then, of course, this is a women's. I got to do a little refund. I made a little mistake. You know, as resellers, raise your hand if you're a reseller that's ever made a mistake. So I had listed a shirt, and I accidentally listed it as a men's, vintage men's Gap button-up, and it was a women's, and I just didn't even notice it when I listed that I had done that. And so I shipped it out, and the person messaged me and said, hey, now, why did the person message me instead of just opening a case and being bitter? Because I send these out. So whenever someone buys something from me, they get a message, and I have it in my keyboard shortcuts on my phone, and it just says, thank you so much for your order. Ah, you got a pink sticker! that's our OG. This is the original. Love it. I love it. Thank you so much for your purchase. I appreciate that, babe. That makes me really happy. Yeah, I know we've made mistakes. So I not only include these little cards that I had made up. They just basically say thank you for your order. Vistaprint, super cheap. But I also send a message out, and it's in my keyboard shortcuts. It just says thank you so much for your order. If you have any issues with the delivery, the item, or anything else, please reach out so I can help. I appreciate you. Thank you, and have a nice day. Every single person that buys something from me gets a message like that. And so I have found that I don't typically get cases and stuff. People always reach out to me if there's an issue so that I can solve it. And that's what this person did. They reached out to me on the Depop's and they said, hey, this happened. And I said, know what? You're absolutely right. This absolutely is a women's and I'm sorry. So that's coming back to me right now. Unfortunately, on Depoppers, you don't really have an option whether it comes back to you or not. It just kind of does. It wasn't very expensive, so I probably would have just given it to them. But by just, being a human, that good customer service, that can save you a lot of heartache in the end from having people do negative reviews. It's not going to always help. Sometimes it is what it is. But it can really help for sure. So, yes, we all make mistakes. So, yeah, I made a little mistake. So it just means I'm going to work harder and just make sure that I don't do that again, right? Like, it happens. Life happens. Okay, and then I'm going to show you guys what I do for my opening photos here for stuff like this. So I just kind of use a little bit of tape, get that up there, and then we're going to take a picture here once I kind of like how everything looks. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then this is going to be our opening photo for that jacket. That's just going to hit. Look at that hit. I mean, come on! Incredible. So that is how we do it for that. Now we're going to get a picture of the whole thing. I can take all this tape off here. My board is angled at about 25% so that I am able to have it lay a little bit. But I use a little bit of tape when I need to. All right, we're going to take a picture of that. Perfect. And then we're going to do our shoulders. This is a great jacket. If I didn't live in Texas and I wasn't so warm and live in shorts all year, I would probably have considered keeping it because it is so stinking cute. But I'm a warm girl. I literally live in shorts all year long. So okay, there's that. Perfect. We're gonna get a picture of the back, and then that will be it for our Aztec shirt here. Okay. Wonderful. And then this one is ready to go up. Can I do a shout out to a small seller? My goodness, Sweetbriar, of course you can. Of course you can. Please. Shout out, guys. Shout out. Please, please, please. That's what we want to do. We want to help. Nikki, welcome in. I bought this stuff to make a board like yours. Awesome, Lucky. I hope that it works out great. Did you already do it or you're doing it? Yeah, this whole setup has just been so great for us. We really enjoy it. I mean, we got some of it is just stuff from around the house. Some of it we got from Amazon-y, and then some of it we got from Lowe's. So just supplies at this point. Yeah, I love it. Love it. You'll get it. It's easy. It's an easy build. Do you have a video? Yeah. So Jarhead, if you guys go over to our YouTubies, which if you just go to YouTube and go to Nice Comps, there's a 3-minute video in there that shows Justin building it start to finish. And then also has the links for all the different things that are in there. So it's like 3 minutes long, I think. And that's over on our YouTubies. Yeah, Sweetbriar, who are you shouting out? Trending Queen. Okay. We are going to all go to Trending Queen. Just one more chapter. Thank you. So I'm going to click follow. We're going to go over to view profile. And does she have any shows? Oh, she's live right now. So if you guys want to do on the next one, you can click a couple shows here. And actually, this is going to be my last piece I do today with y'all because I'm getting hungry. We'll go ahead and raid into her. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to raid in a second. I'm going to give you guys, as promised, a little bit of a tip here for to help y'all with your businesses. So give me just a second. We're in the 2904s, guys. We're going to be hitting that 3K today for sure. That means I will have officially listed over 3,000 clothing items. That does not include shoes or coats, literally just shirts, little things like this, and pants. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Okay, there's that. All right, so we'll raid into Trending Queen. Okay, we are going to do a little tip here. I'm going to take this one, and we're going to get rid of that. Okay, so I got a tip for you guys. Oh my gosh, tip for a tip! Tip for a tip! I love it. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I appreciate that. That makes me feel really good. That's incredible. Thank you for doing that. That's great. Thank you. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about sending and accepting offers. So thank you so much. Gwen, I love you, baby. Thank you so much. So when you guys are sending out offers, now if you've got Nifty, how many people in here have Nifty? If you have Nifty, just one more chapter. Oh, I was wondering if it was going to happen today. I was not sure if it was going to happen today. Sweet Briar with a tip. You guys, thank you. That's very kind of you. That's very kind of you guys. We will end with the shopping song today for sure now. So when you guys are sending offers, if you've got Nifty, there is a way for you to include, Ella, thank you. God, thank you guys. There is a way for you to include a message when you send out your offers. So make sure you're filling in that space, right? So that you can send an offer when you're on the bay. Now, for sending offers, my thing is usually just like, hey, here's 25% off. I hope that this works for you. Have a great day. You know, it's kind of just basic like that. But when it comes to accepting offers, this is where the mistake happens a lot. So you're over on the Depoppers and you accept the offer and then you're waiting, or you're on the bay, or you're somewhere and you're trying to accept offers, but nothing's happening, or maybe you accept the offer on the bay and it just goes through and then you don't communicate with your customer. There is a little message that you can send that will really, really help you. So when you're over on the Depops, when someone sends me a message, and I'm just going to pull this up and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about here. So let's go to, let's do this. So when someone sends me a message, an offer, or I send an offer back, like I counter offered this person, here is the message that I send. Here is 25% off. As a small business, I just can't go any lower. I hope that makes sense. If this works for you, we ship fast and secure. If you guys want to screenshot that, you're welcome to kind of just say something that's about the same as that, make it sound like you use your own percentages. But it really has helped me to get more people to accept the offers over on Depop, okay? Now, once you accept the offer, a great message to send for good customer service is this one. So this person and I went back and forth with a costume. We settled on $22.50 and she went ahead and bought it. This is the message I send out when someone buys it. And if you want to screenshot that, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it says, thank you for your order. I'll get this shipped out ASAP. If you run into any issues with the delivery, the item, or anything else, please reach out so I can help. I appreciate you. Have a great day. This message is that one I was talking about. You send something like that out, you are almost guaranteed, if that person has a problem, that they are going to reach out to you ahead of time so that you guys can work it out and figure it out together, rather than just like leaving a negative review or something along those lines, starting a return case. Like that little message, every person that buys an item for me. So if I sell 20 items in a day, every single person is getting that same message on all the platforms. So once again, to recap, if you're on Depop, make sure you do the offer accepted. I'll get this sent out right away. And I'm going to show you that. Let's see if I can find one. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Let's see if I can find one. Offer. Because these are all expired. Okay, let me go into it in my saved notes here. So I wanted to show you guys this, and of course, it's not going to show. Okay, so when someone sends you a message on Depop, or someone sends you an offer and you accept it, and it's crickets, it's going to say the following, and I can't show you a screenshot of this because I can't find one, but it's offer accepted. Ooh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I just realized. I got it. I got it, guys. So it's only going to let me do 60 characters of this, but I'll complete it. Okay, so this is what it is. It So it says offer accepted. I'll get this shipped out ASAP once payment is applied. If you run into any issues with the delivery of the item or anything else, please reach out so I can help. Take care and have a great day. That's what it says. So number one tip, if someone sends you an offer on Depop and you accept it, rather than that being the end of it, send this out so that you can get that sale. Because Depop is social media that just happens to have, that sells items. So number one tip. Number two tip is once they have bought the item, send out the thank you message. And that's the one that says, thank you so much for your order. I'll get this shipped out as quickly as I can. That's number two. Number three message is if they send you something and they lowball you and you're counter offering. And that message is, thank you so much for your offer. Here's 25% off or whatever your percentage is. As a small business, I just can't go any lower. I hope that makes sense. Have a great day. I ship fast, or whatever you want to say. So those are the three messages. Any questions about that? Or does that make sense to you guys? Does that make sense? Those are the three things. That's kind of my tip for the day today, is if you can master those three things, I swear to you, your sales are going to go up. It's going to astonish you. You're so welcome. Yes. Awesome. Yes. Makes sense. You're welcome. So I put those, so sleek styles, I keep them in my keyboard replacement. So on my iPhone, it's in, if you're an iPhone user, go to your settings. You click on general, then you click on keyboard, then you click on text replacement. Just kidding, that's the wrong button. Then you click on text replacement and you can put them in here. So these are all messages I send out to customers so that I don't have to type things out. And I just have codes for them so that I remember them. Now, if you're wondering where you put them, you just put them in a message. Now, Poshi's irrelevant because you're not allowed to talk to people on that. But that goes for Urkari, the Bay, or Depop. Now, on the Bay, you don't have to do offer accepted. Once payment's applied, I'll get this shipped out to you, because people just pay on the Bay. But on Depop, you got to do that. Offer accepted. Once payment is applied, I'll get this sent out to you immediately. Nudge, nudge, nudge. Right? You got to nudge them on the poppers. On Urkari May, sometimes I got to do a little like nudging on there too, but usually things get paid over there. It's the Depop's the one that people don't pay once an offer is accepted. Everywhere else, everyone gets it. Every time you buy something from me on the Bay, you're getting the thank you message. Every time you counter offer me on something on the Bay, I'm sending that, hey, as a small business, I can't go lower than 25% off. Yeah, so those are the messages. The three. The one more time, we'll just say it one more time real quick. It is the offer accepted. Once payment is applied, I'll get this sent out to you immediately, and that's for Depop. The thank you for your order, I'll get this shipped out ASAP. If there's any issues with the item, the delivery, or anything else, please reach out to help. I appreciate you. Have a great day. That is if anyone buys anything anywhere, minus Poshi, because you can't send messages there. And then the third one is here's 25% off. As a small business, I just can't go any lower than that. I hope this works for you. If it does, I ship fast and secure. Thank you. And you guys don't have to do 25% off. That's just what I have because I have it built into my metrics. So those messages make us more money than anything because it qualifies the buyer and completes a sale. I like how the Bay charges them immediately now. I do too. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm happy to help you guys. Okay, we are going to head out of here then. Congratulations to our gift card winners. One more shout out here to our good friend Gone Girl Goods for being our gift card sponsor today. We appreciate you. We hope that you get some more sales and stuff from being featured on here today. And then this video will go back up on YouTube. So if you guys missed anything or you need to figure out what the next, or you want to just watch this, you want to have it in your background playing. I like to watch people like that. Tomorrow is going to be Fantastic Flips. So Fantastic Flips, you're going to be featured tomorrow for the gift card. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. If you haven't had a chance to follow us, please do so. And if you haven't had a chance to bookmark our shows, I would appreciate it. All you got to do is click up on Nice Comps, go to view profile, shows, click through. We've got thrift trips coming up. I got estate sale hauls I'm going to be doing here on Whatnot. So you are so welcome, you guys. And thank you, Just One More Chapter. And thank you, Just One More Chapter. Oh my God. It's a Jack. Here we go. We're doing floor feedings today, guys. We're doing floor feedings today. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? This is going to be for brother first. Ready? Here we go. Let's go shopping and buy this boy a treat. Let's go shopping and give him something sweet. Jack, you gotta say thank you. Come here, mister. You gotta say thank you to Auntie Just One More Chapter. Say thank you, Just One More Chapter. And the tail tax. And the tail tax. All right. And then we got one for sister. We're doing floor feedings today, honey. Ready? Let's go shopping and get this girl a treat. Let's go shopping and buy her something sweet. Yay! Say thank you, Just One More Chapter. Come here. Come here. You gotta say thank you. 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 Here you go, good girl. Thanks for one more chapter. Love you guys. All right. Charity's got to get her butt up off the floor. Here we go. Love given and love received. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Gone Girl Goods, guys, has a show tonight. Let's do this. Gone Girl Goods. We're putting in our alarm. This is how I remember people's shows. Otherwise, I'll never remember. So, Gone Girl, let's see. What time is your show tonight? It is at... Let's see. So it's going to be 5:15 Pacific, 7:15 Central, 8:15 Eastern. So I'm putting you in here right now, Gone Girl. And we're going to pop by, and we're going to say hello, and we're going to root you on. So I'm putting Gone Girl Goods. You're in there, baby. You in there, baby. We're going to check you out tonight. All right, guys, stick around for a second for a raid. If you wouldn't mind, I would really appreciate you letting them know. Nice Comps Crew, Alabama, I see you sneaking in here. Nice Comps Crew, and here is all, and some hearts. Just let them know we said hello, and I will see you guys tomorrow for sure if I don't see you on Gone Girl's show tonight. Let's see. We were going to raid. Wait, who was it that we were going to raid? What was the name again? It was someone that was... a newer seller, if she's still on. Does anyone remember? Oh my gosh. Trending Queen. Okay, let's look up Trending Queen. Let's see if she's still on. Trending Queen. She is. All right, guys, love you. Say hello for me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Love you.